Here is your USS Constitution Museum mini boat update for Monday, July 26th. My name is Emily. I'm the education manager at the museum, joined by
Carl Herzog. I'm the public historian for the USS Constitution Museum.
And over the weekend, our now famous mini boat HK Pride has left the town of its rescuer. McCallum, Newfoundland is where HK Pride has been for a couple days after Sherry Fever rescued the boat. That boat has now been taken by ferry across the bay to the nearest peninsula and is now in the town of Hermitage, Newfoundland. And that makes it closer to a road. And so because it is now closer to a road, this boat is going to be picked up by Canada's Department of Fisheries and Oceans and brought to the next peninsula, Harbour Breton, where from there we'll get the boat connected with some students. So that's our update on HK Pride. However, we do have another mini boat there out at sea, the Teal Turtle. And Carl's here to give us an update on what that boat has been doing.
Yeah, so when we got together on Thursday, we were talking about the idea that we might soon be reaching out to folks in Nova Scotia because we thought Teal Turtle was looking like its landing was also imminent. However, just later on that day and into the next day, a cold front moved through that caused Teal Turtle to essentially make a U-turn right up in a bay on the southern coast of Nova Scotia and start heading back out to sea. It has done that, although it is still far, far from the Gulf Stream in the deeper ocean waters where we hoped it would head back over across the Atlantic Ocean. Instead, as of today, Teal Turtle is slowly drifting across Canso Bank, just north of Sable Island, moving slowly to the southeast. There's a couple different weather systems that are moving into the region over the next couple days that are likely to impact Teal Turtle's destination. But at the moment, in a nutshell, the presence of these systems, which are looking to get kind of stationary over the region, mean that Teal Turtle will likely continue on a slightly easterly course over the rest of today. But we're imagining it's quite possible that that mini boat too could take a turn to the north by tomorrow or the next day, heading up to Newfoundland, just like HK Pride did. So we'll be keeping you up to date on that, the changes in the weather, and because it's not a really tightly defined and clear-cut system, mean that she could drift around up there, or it could be pushed, right back out to sea, which is certainly what we would love to see on its making its longer voyage. Like Teal Turtle, there are obstacles off of Newfoundland, St. Pierre and Miquelon, the French islands that HK Pride almost ran into. But if it continued southerly and southeasterly across the banks, there's also a chance that Teal Turtle could end up on Sable Island. Sable Island is a sand spit in the middle of the ocean that is notorious historically for shipwrecks, and the shifting sands of the island will just consume ships very easily. There are some Canadian researchers usually on station out there. So if that were the case, there would still be another opportunity for a Canadian rescue of Teal Turtle. But at the moment, we're not anticipating that she'll make that sudden turn south and is more likely to continue drifting easterly and then probably northerly again toward Newfoundland.
Well, thank you, Carl. That is good to know. This is certainly proving why our mini boat project is a great learning experience, not only about history of sailing ships, but also meteorology and weather and winds and currents and waves. And we appreciate your input on this. I know there's a lot of folks following along with us at home, a lot of amateur weather trackers out there wanting to know where Teal Turtle ends up. So you can keep following our boat on the tracking page, and we will see what happens.
Yeah, we definitely will. We'll be tracking the weather as well too, and we can provide links to surface weather charts provided by NOAA, intended for National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, intended for ships at sea, that can help you track what the anticipated wind direction, wind speed, and waves are going to be, that will likely be affecting teal turtle over the next few days.
Great. Awesome. Thanks, Carl. We'll keep an eye out.
Sure thing. Thank you, Emily.